Yeah, Concordia, Wisconsin. Probably the most nervous game I've ever played in.
You already said that about Aurora.
Oh, during it.
Yeah.
Beforehand, though, I'll say.
Say it was one you were anticipating the most.
Okay.
Go.
Yeah, Concordia, Wisconsin. Probably the most anticipated game that I've ever played in. I mean, many of the guys on the team know how passionate I am, and they could just tell like I was ready to go in the locker room, and I could tell that the team was ready to go, and it was a game that was going to decide who was going to make the playoffs. It was our big brother school who have always beaten us in the past, and they knew that this year was a whole different team, a whole different Concordia soccer team. And so when we showed up, they knew that we were ready to play, and the first 2 minutes of the game showed it. We scored right away, right off the back, and they knew that they were in for a real treat, and it was going to be a crazy next 85 minutes of the game. We had a scary moment. I think it was about 15 minutes right after we scored the goal. They had a penalty kick. On average, I'd say you score a penalty kick 9 out of 10 times. But with our goalie, George Guzman, we were so confident that anyone who had a penalty that, yes, it's scary, but I'd say 50-50 he's going to save that ball. And he proved it. He made a great decision diving to the right and making a huge save that kept us in this game. And we knew from there that this was it. Like we're gonna go. We're gonna take this conference tournament and make the playoffs. And then our team had a few rocky edges where we had 2 players out from injury, another player out from a suspension, and we had to play 2 or 3 guys that may have only seen 20 minutes throughout the whole season, and second to last game of the season, they have to come in and start. I was moved from my position to center mid, which I'm not very familiar with, and so we had a lot of young guys out there, and it cost us. In the 80th minute, with 10 minutes left in the game, they scored a goal off of a freshman mistake, and then 3 minutes later they scored another goal. And that gave us very little time, about 5 minutes to score, to try to put this game in overtime. And didn't happen. It was probably the most disappointing moment in my college career. But when I look back on it, it was a great season. And it meant a lot to play with these guys. And they'll always be my teammates, my brothers, my friends forever.